Hello guys, and welcome to another David Samalata. In today's video, we're going to be doing an unboxing of this Creator check engine light reader. This is a budget type of check engine scan tool for your vehicle. It's actually like 50 bucks or under. And I'm gonna post some information of all the stuff that's actually listed that I could do in the bottom, just in case somebody does, not understand something or miss something, or maybe want to see it before the video. And today, after the unboxing, we're actually going to go and test it in one of the cars. I want to see its functionality and things like that, and you probably do too. So let's go. So let's begin, guys. This is a Creator check engine light reader. It is a 5001 type of unit. It's got many functionalities, and they have about 4 different kinds available. They have a model number 4001, 5001, which this is, then 6001 and 6011. For a while, I've been asking, my viewers has been asking me for a budget check engine light reader, and this is a budget one. So we're gonna see like what it could do. Before we're gonna actually get into the unboxing, I want to quickly tell you the product functions. Number one, OBD2 full functions: read dynamic data streams, read readiness status, turns off malfunction indicator light, MIL, query freeze frame data, read current DTS, clear DTS, auto sensor test, onboard monitor test, read pending DTS, read vehicle information, read permanent DTS, color and graph display data streams, query DTS, free update via the internet, multilingual support. So obviously, guys, this gets free updates, and it is a color display. So for a $50 unit, that's actually a pretty good deal. I'm going to actually link in the description below in case you guys want to pick this thing up. There's going to be a link right in the description of this video. So let's get to unboxing and pull this unit out. Alright, so we have taken everything out. Looks like we have the actual OBD2 port. It comes with a little like a little cap to close it. So anyways, guys, it comes with a USB cable. This is the same one that's like a normal USB, and then the USB micro came after that. I'm not sure what this one is called, but this is a USB, and you could actually update your unit with this USB. So let's take a look at this unit and see its build quality. So as far as the feel, this plastic actually feels like it's heavy duty, like it's pretty rigid. Let me see what this is towards the bottom. This seems like it's gotta stay there. Obviously, it does not need any batteries. There's no place to actually insert. We have a nice screen protector here. I usually leave these things on because a lot of times these things get tossed around, and then you could kind of, beat up and scratch your monitor. But here's the buttons: DTS F1, ER F2, IM F3, and then the question mark F4. We get the back, we get the OK, and then we get the arrow keys. So it seems fairly self-explanatory. Let's take a look at the instructional manual. So it does come kind of like with its own book right here. And immediately on this very first page, we could see that actually it tells you what those buttons are. So we got the F1. It is actually a DTS button to read the diagnostic trouble codes. And then the next one is ERF2, erase button. Okay, so it's got like separate buttons. So this is obviously to read codes. This is to erase them. This is a little bit different because a lot of times it's in the menu you select and it's like, okay, erase, and sometimes it's a eraser button. So we have ER obviously for erase, and this is to read codes. Let's see what IM means. IM quick access to IM readiness function. And then we got help button provides online tips for diagnostics. Interesting. So I guess that when you read your check engine light codes, you don't know like exactly what they mean. Maybe you hit like the question mark and it's gonna give you the online type of information. But possibly you're gonna need some kind of like internet connection for that. You know, remains to be seen. So I think I mean there's a lot more stuff to this, but all this is kind of like self-explanatory. Let me see if anything else jumps out at me. We got the user manual right here, which is nice. Do recommend you reading this because it's gonna tell you exactly how to use yours. We're actually not gonna get into the read, but it's a good thing that it's here. So let's go ahead and take this thing to the car and test it out. See what it reads. Okay, I set up the white setting, so we're gonna put the key into the second position on. So let's hit diagnose. Let me see if this just OK works. Looks like OK does work to diagnose the system. So okay, let's read codes. The vehicle has no fault codes. Well, it's correct. This vehicle does not have fault codes. There's no check engine light, but that read them really quickly. Let's then try to do other functionality. I'm gonna turn the vehicle on. I'm gonna go to data stream, view all items. Let's hit OK. So it's fairly easy to use, guys. So now it's calculating the different type of things. We got fuel system 1 status CL, whatever that means. Fuel system 2 status. Everything is okay with this vehicle except airbags. So you could go up and down to see other values. There's a total of 36 values in here. So we got a short-term fuel bank 1, long-term fuel bank 1, engine RPMs 937, kind of jumping up and down. So we're not going anywhere, so it's not showing us how fast we're going. Ignition timing advance for cylinder 1. That is interesting. It's actually telling you what kind of timing that it has in cylinder 1. So it's like 11, 12. It's kind of jumping around different type of degrees. Intake air temperature 42. Airflow rate, mass flow sensor, absolute throttle position. I think I just jumped around like no, there we go. Oxygen sensor, we got the short-term fuel rail, OBD2 requirements, time single start 90 seconds. That's how long it's been running. Distance travel miles 0 kilometers, so it's 7 kilometers right now. Possibly there's a way to change it. Equivalence ratio, we got the oxygen sensor, command evaporate purge. So we got the fuel level input, number of warm-ups 255. Since DTS cleared. Wow, it actually tells you how many times the vehicle has been warmed up. Interesting. Distance traveled, evap system vapor, okay. Barometric pressure, we got the catalytic temperature bank 1, control module voltage, absolute load vehicle, fuel air command. We got the relative throttle position, absolute throttle position, accelerator pedal position D. We got accelerator pedal position E, command throttle actuator, engine runtime MIL is on. So looks like about all of them right now has been shown. So we're just gonna hit back. Let's see, let's do select items. What is this? All data streams of page, fuel status. I want to see if there's a battery status. don't see a battery one. So this would give us like a graph of, let's say like we load this, gives us a graph of, as it's working, which is kind of cool, and it's all in color. So kind of amazing. So let's view graphs again. Engine coolant temperature. So this is a very basic type of code reader. Obviously for 50 bucks, I don't see anything to do with the transmission. I'm not sure if it reads transmission codes at all. But it has a lot of the functions that you want. Like you want to quickly find out like what is wrong with your vehicle and then read some of this data stream here. You could do that. Even has a web system vapor pressure thing. I don't see the battery voltage. I could be missing something, but I don't see it here. Let's exit the diagnostics. Okay, so here's settings. Let's take a look at settings. We have the language and unit of measure. So this is a metric, and there's imperial. Let's use imperial. Back, and then we get the beeper. So we could choose to have it on or off. We'll leave it. Then here's the help about OBD. So let's hit about. What is OBD? So it provides you this information. So this tool is designed to work, blah blah blah. So OBD2 modes, and it explains, you know, different type of modes and whatnot. Let's hit back. Vehicle coverage is required by the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, that all 1996 and newer vehicles, cars and trucks sold in the United States be OBD2 compliant, and this includes all domestic Asian European vehicles, a small number of 1994 and 1995 models. Your gasoline vehicles are OBD2 compliant. To verify if a 1994-95 vehicle is OBD2 compliant, check the vehicle emissions control information. Okay, interesting. So that's about help and about data stream, tool information. So it looks like it's got a lot of cool stuff in here. It's got the software version, serial number, register code support, configuration information. Obviously there's no airbag indicator light, so it's not telling me that airbags are blown in this car, because they are. Yeah, I just actually quickly hit OK. But what I want to do is I'm going to do the next thing. So read codes. I want to see if this code reader works. So I'm just gonna exit out. Okay, so basically, let me see, I'm gonna hit DTS of 1, get support data. The vehicle has no fault. So this is actually really quickly, you could just quickly hit that and get that. So it has no support, no faults. So let's hit erase button, clear all codes, hit OK. Please turn ignition on with engine off. But my engine is actually running. So emission related diagnostic information has been cleared. Yeah, that's the cool thing. It's got like stuff about emissions. This code reader does have a lot of cool functionalities that come with it for 50 bucks. Just please read it in the description below, or just go to the link of this unit and read up on it yourself, because I actually was quite surprised for 50 bucks type of things. So let's try to hit ER again. So immediately it will actually take you to the erase stuff. So let's hit IM. Since DTS cleared, let's hit OK. So misfire OK, fuel systems OK. So this is obviously showing you the vehicle readiness. Yeah, which is kind of cool. It scans everything. So that's, if we go back, hit IM. So this is going to be vehicle readiness. So everything is okay. Everything's okay. Component monitor okay. Oxygen sensor, secondary air, VEP system, heater catalyst, O2 sensor, EGR not available. Kind of cool that it's not. Okay, and this drive cycle, let's hit okay. So Misfire monitor INC, fuel system INC, component monitor. So that is about it, guys. I hope you liked this little review. Let me know if you liked it. I think I've looked through all its functionalities right now, and in case anything you have missed or I did not cover, please look in the description below. I do have the link to this unit, and I have the information in the description. So either read my information or just go ahead and hit the link, and you could see everything about this little unit. As far as the build quality, I like it. It's got this rugged type of look to it. It seems like nothing's gonna happen to this plastic. It's kind of like soft yet hard plastic. Like it will not bend or anything. Like it's actually pretty much it's all in there, you know. So it's a pretty solid unit, guys. All right, take care, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, and God bless you. Bye bye.
My name is Serge Zmaleta. I'm 37 years old, and yes, I experienced success after buying my first home for cash. Back in 2011, I was broke, but I learned to solve problems on my own. Now I'm helping others to solve their problems. I know what pitfalls to avoid to stay profitable in business. Need motivation to be more successful in your life? Do you have Sprinter expedite or business problems? Then subscribe. Let's find creative solutions to your problems. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my helpful videos.